Let's just be honest with each other, man. You're not Canelo fucking Alvarez. Your head movement, you think it's good, but it's really, really barely even mediocre. You might slip a punch here and there, and you might put it on your Instagram like, oh my gosh, look at this, guys. I just slipped this really basic jab, this really basic cross, and you're like, oh my gosh, my head movement's so good. But deep down, you know you just ate another punch right after you slipped that one, because your head movement is honestly kind of terrible. And the reason why this is not only because you just don't train hard enough, you don't train long enough, and you don't drill it enough, but more importantly, it's probably because you're not doing it accurately. You're not doing it correctly, or at least you're not doing it to the best of your ability or the best that it can be. And that's exactly why you clicked on this video, because I'm here to help you with that, right? There's a lot of ways that people think about head movement, right? People will drill just, slip, roll, duck, and that's just how they do it. They just do it just like that. They don't do anything else. So, they'll drill a step back, they'll drill a dart step, they'll drill an L step, but for the most part, that's just it. They don't think about anything mentally, right? They just do it physically. And that's not the case when it comes to actually doing it in the ring, right? Actually, like, using head movement live is a lot different from sitting here when you have no pressure and you're just boom, flip, roll, duck, step back, dart step, L step, and whatever it is, right? It's a lot different from this, right? Yeah, you're actually in a live round. You're actually sparring someone. You're actually fighting someone. The pressure's there. Where does your mind go to, right? If you don't train your mind, it goes blank and you freeze up, and all that head movement that you had that looked so good when you were just moving around by yourself on the bag goes straight out the fucking window. And it's because you're not training your mind as well. You see, when you're using head movement, when you're reacting in general, you are thinking in one of two ways, right? You're either using your prefrontal cortex or you're using your amygdala. And the way you can tell is by the way you can tell which one is which is when you're using prefrontal cortex, it's like actively thinking, okay, when I see this jab coming at me, this is the way I'm going to slip. Because you have made that conscious decision, this is what you're going to do. And it will lead to whatever. But when you're using your amygdala, you're not consciously thinking anything. It's just instinct. Whatever comes at you, and you just either move out of the way, or for the mostly untrained people or people who are uninitiated, you just blink or you just freeze up because you don't know what to do. It activates that fight and flight response, and for most people, they just choose to freeze, or they choose just run away, or they choose to run away incorrectly, and they just do this bullshit, and then they get K'd the fuck up. They get what am I trying to say? KO'd. I'm bugging. But basically, that's exactly what it is, man. Most people don't train their amygdala properly, right? They're like, okay, I know, this jab's gonna come at me, I'm gonna slip this way. The prefrontal cortex is there, that's great. But the thing is, your prefrontal cortex thinks twice as slow as your amygdala, right? You want to be reacting upon instinct when you're in an actual match, but you want to be reacting correctly. Instead of just, reacting on instinct, but you see a cross coming and you just blink. You blink and you freeze up and you get hit by it. All that training out the window. And the way to improve your head movement and improve your reflexes and improve what you do in response to an attack coming at you and improve how fast you can respond to it is by training your amygdala and training it the correct way, right? And the way you do this is by understanding that your amygdala absorbs information easiest in the morning and at night, right? More specifically, just before sleeping and after waking up, right? So what I want you to do is when you wake up, I want you to drill this. Slip, roll, duck. But I want you doing it as soon as you wake up and just before you sleep. Do 25 of those. And on top of that, when you're drilling this, don't just like go through the motions physically. Boom, 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 boom. Don't just do that. Think about it in your head. Why are you moving this way? Why are you moving to the left? What possible reasons could you be moving to the left for? If you really think about it, the main reason why you're moving to the left is because there's probably a cross coming at you. That's like the most, that's the most basic use for a slip to the left. And if you understand that, not only will your brain process it better and your amygdala absorb it better, and when the time comes and someone actually throws a real cross, instead of just you imagining in your head, it's reality, you are a lot more calmer and you're a lot more stable to react to it and move out the way, right? But it also helps you not only absorb it better to your amygdala, but it also just helps you in general, like just feeling more calm. Like, dude, I know that is coming, okay, but on top of that, it also allows you to know where to place your hand. Because if you know a cross is coming, you also know that it's kind of pointless to leave a hand right here. It's kind of pointless to leave a hand right here because the cross is going to be coming over here because I'm slipping to this side, right? So that's a better thing to do, like to understand that, hey, you know what? If I'm slipping this way outside the cross, right? Outside of the cross, let me stand this way. Yeah. Outside of the cross, and I'm slipping that way. There's no other hand that can go over here. I can't like punch like that. People can't really punch like this, at least not accurately, right? Or at least that's not what they do. So what you can do is understand, you should place your hand this side. And by understanding that, you also understand that, hey, your momentum shifts forward. And this not only helps you understand your momentum, your balance, and all this stuff, but it also helps you understand counters, right? Working off that head movement, right? Oh, I'm slipping this way, but for what? I'm slipping, boom, there's a counter right there. And this goes for every single motion, right? So to really wrap it all up, in summary, wake up, 25, slip, roll, duck, but also envision what punch is coming. Why am I slipping to the left? Why am I rolling? Why am I ducking? Envision this and understand, where should I place my hands? And for a quick guide, I'm slipping to the left, boom, hand right here. This hand's getting ready to counter. I'm rolling, boom, both my hands like this. I'm ducking, both my hands like this, but even more like tight, right? Because I'm probably ducking a 1 or a 2. Boom. And there might be an off chance that might hit me, so that's why I'm also putting my hands up as well, right? This way, boom, rolling, hands up again, ducking, boom, right? Step back, boom, boom, right? For the most part, that's like the basics. Obviously, there are going to be several like examples in which placing your hand right here when you're slipping is probably not the best answer, because you can see like Kamaru Usman got KO'd by Leon Edwards with that amazing cross head kick, right? And it's because he just mused his hand over here, but that's an exception. For the most part, for 99% of your rounds, or 99% of exchanges, this is correct. This is correct. This is correct, right? For 99% of exchanges, those are what is correct. And that's what you should really be focusing on instead of that 1% chance difference. Or 1% difference, yeah. But, yeah, man, remember, drill it first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up, and last thing at night, and it will really, really level up your game. It will really get absorbed into your mind a lot better. And your head movement is going to level up, bro. I'm not going to say you're going to become Canelo fucking Alvarez, but you sure as shit are going to become way better and start slipping shots a lot easier with a lot more fluidity and just being a better fighter in general. But with that being said, guys, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you guys have any questions, anything that you guys want to ask me, click on the link down in the description below. Follow me on my Instagram. And just send me like a message like, hey, I'm struggling with this, etc., etc., etc. I'll get back to you, and I promise you guys, I'm not really planning on selling you guys anything with that, right? But if you guys come to me and you ask me, hey, I want personal help, and you like want personalized help, I do offer a program, but that's something on completely on the side, and I'll not mention it. Only you should be mentioning it, right? But yeah, guys. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Peace out.